Hey everybody, Scott Steen with winnersandwhiners.com coming to you from the Gary Bender studio deep in the bowels of the Winners and Whiners Sports and Entertainment Complex to talk about Sunday's contest, the NFC wildcard contest between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Chicago Bears. As always, everybody, don't forget to like and subscribe. Check out the website. Check out winnersandwhiners.com. Check out statsalt.com for a deep dive into not just the playoffs, but every game going on in America that you can bet on every single day. And lastly, hey, don't forget to give me your comments. Let me know if you like our picks, if you hate our picks, and most importantly, let me know what you're playing. You get them right, I'll give you a little shout out at the end of an upcoming video. I'll acknowledge your handicapping prowess and tell you nice job. All right, so let's get going with this one, shall we? It's the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Chicago Bears up there in the Windy City. The Bears are a home favorite of 6.5 points, and as of this recording anyway, just like the other game, the over/under total in this game 41.5. The tail of the tape, it goes a little something like this: Philadelphia Eagles 9-7 straight up on the year, 6-9-1 against the number, and 6-9-1 overs versus unders. Chicago Bears, on the other hand, 12-4 on the season, 12-4 straight up, and an even 50-50 on overs versus unders, 8-8. Hey guys, welcome to the Andy Reid Coaching Tree Bowl. Doug Peterson, Matt Nagy, both offensive coordinators under Andy Reid. They've found a pretty fair amount of success. Peterson winning the Super Bowl last year in his second year. Matt Nagy getting the Bears in the playoffs in his first season. They were both quarterbacks coming out of college. They had varying amounts of success. Doug Peterson played 10 years in the NFL. He made 9 starts, threw for a total of 1,276 yards, 7 TDs, and 6 picks. Nagy, on the other hand, he tallied 6 years, 18,866 yards, 374 TDs, and just 55 interceptions. What? You didn't know that? Oh, well, I forgot to mention that was in the Arena League. Matt Nagy never taken an NFL snap. Got a cup of coffee with the Packers, but never made the squad. He's really made his name in coaching. So, guys, that smell in the air that you smell, that smells like burning fur, that's exactly what it is. You know why? Because the Bears are on fire. They have been smoking hot for the last part of the season. Last 10 games, they are 9-1 straight up, 9-1 against the number. The only hiccup in that stretch, that was my boy Chase Daniels making a start up there against the New York Giants in a game that it was close, but they just couldn't quite get it done. That's the only blemish in the last 10 games. Now, everybody knows about the Chicago defense. How good are they? They're good. They're first in scoring, first in yards, first in rushing, and 7th against the pass. What does Philly have? Philly's got Nick Foles. All right, and that's really about it. Everybody else is hurt. Nick Foles, though, he's not nothing this time of year, as the kids would say. Could history repeat? We'll try these numbers on for size. Last year in their 3-game playoff run, Nick Foles threw for 971 yards, 6 TDs, and 1 pick. Hey, the Eagles just played 3 games that they kind of had to win. They kind of started their playoffs already. How did Nick Foles do there in these last 3 games as a starter? Funny you should mention it. 965 yards, 6 TDs, and 3 picks. And they beat 3 pretty fair teams. Well, they beat two good teams and one team that was the walking wounded. They beat the Rams, they beat Houston, and they beat the Washington Redskins. So, do we worry about Nick Foles up against the Bears defense? Everything number one, blah, blah, blah. Let's take a look at last year. Who had the number 1 defense last year? Anybody remember? Anybody remember who had the great defense? It was the Minnesota Vikings. Oh, yeah. Nick Foles got to play them in the NFC Championship game. How did he do? Well, funny you should ask. He threw for 353 yards, 3 TDs, and the Philadelphia Eagles barely scraped by 38-7. Yeah, the Eagles are banged up, especially in the defensive backfield and in the offensive backfield with their running back situation. In fact, I think the Eagles are going to start Deuce McAllister and have him be spelled by Wilbert Montgomery. It is really not good. But What Philly does really well is they get after the quarterback. They have a rotation in their front seven that is massive, and it can get the job done. Um, the bad news for Philly backers, they don't get to Trubisky. He can make it a long afternoon because the defensive backs for Philly, they're not good. They're injured, and we've got a lot of new guys playing back there. He's not going to be able to get time if Philadelphia wants to have a shot. But my guess is, I don't think he will. I don't think he will. I think that the defensive line of Philadelphia is going to be able to do their job, and I think the Phillies, I think they got a real shot here. Hey, you want some numbers to back it up? I'm not just pulling it out of my butt. How about some numbers for you, all right? Since 2003, the teams who failed to make the playoffs the previous year versus teams that did make the playoffs the previous year are 8, 22, and 1. That is a robust 26.7%. That's the Bears. They did not make the playoffs last year as they won just 5 games. Hey, how about those teams as a favorite like the Bears are? Even worse. 2 and 7 for 22%. Like we mentioned, the Bears won 5 games last year. Since 2003, playoff teams that won just 5 or less games in the previous season are 7 and 26 against the spread in the playoffs. That is 21.2%. But I hear you saying Bears are the better team. Bears got the better record. Surely they're going to roll. How about that? Since 2003, once again, the teams with the better record are 61, 84, and 3 against the spread in the playoffs. That's 42%. Give me the Eagles. Give me 6.5. I'm going to watch it like a hawk in the next couple of days. See if it creeps up to 7. I seriously doubt that it will. But if it does, we're going to snag it. And I think the Eagles are going to do enough to keep it within the 6.5. So, guys, fly, Eagles, fly. Get down with me. At the end of this game, I think you and I will be heading back to the window. Take care, everybody. Good luck. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.